Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'll be discussing about second year PharmD. In that I am taking up the subject pathophysiology. So in case you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section below, and if you want me to share my notes, then the mail ID is in the description box below. You can mail me at patelsakshi164@gmail.com. So without any further ado, let us start. So for pathophysiology of second year, we have first topic as basic principles of cell injury and adaptation. Here there are different types of cell shapes such as hypertrophy, atrophy, alloplasia, metaplasia, etc. So all those types are important. Then there is pathophysiology of cell injury, that is important, and adaptations of cell, so that is also very important. Then we have abnormalities in lipoproteinemia. Glycogen infiltration is not very important, but disorders of glycogen, that is glycogen storage diseases, are very important. There are different types. I think there are 9 types of glycogen storage diseases. They are important, and abnormalities in lipoproteinemia is very important. That is hypercholesterolemia and hypocholesterolemia, so that is important. Then we have inflammation, that is pathogenesis of acute inflammation, chemical mediators in inflammation, types of chronic inflammation. These 3 topics are very much important, especially if you are referring Harsh Mohan. Then there is an amazing diagram given about pathogenesis of acute inflammation. So that diagram is very important. The diagram has different parts. It has vasodilation, then how chemical mediators affect, and how there is platelet addition, I guess. So that diagram is also very important. And about the important books in pathophysiology, I have already discussed in one of my previous videos. Then repairs of wound in the skin, factors influencing healing of wounds is important. So from inflammation topic, pathogenesis of acute inflammation, chemical mediators in inflammation, types of chronic inflammation, and factors influencing healing of wounds is very important. Factors influencing healing of wounds, you can explain it schematically, through a flow chart, so that will be really very good, or through a table, because there are physical factors and physiological factors, chemical factors, like that they are divided, so they are very important. Or I guess there are also like physiological factors and external factor, like that also the classification is done. So table wise is also good. And for pathogenesis of acute inflammation, as I said, that a diagram is given in Harsh Mohan, which is very good, so that diagram is important. Then chemical mediators inflammation, there are n number of inflammatory mediators, so their role, there are, as I said, there are divisions of chemical mediators, then they have subdivisions and their roles, so that is important. Then types of chronic inflammation is also important. Then diseases of immunity, here there is introduction to T and B cells, so you should just know a rough idea of what is T and B cells, how they are formed, what are their function and their location. So these 3 things are very important, and in what cases B cells are activated, what cases T cells are activated. So these 4 things are very important. Then we have MHC proteins or transplantation antigens. This you should just know, you should have a rough idea of what is major histocompatibility complex or MHC complex, or MHC protein, and what are transplantation antigens. Then we have hypersensitivity. So hypersensitivity is very important. Every year we get one question from hypersensitivity. It can be like mainly what you have to know is in hypersensitivity, types of hypersensitivities, what are the different physiological, what is the pathophysiology of different kinds of hypersensitivity, and examples. So what they do is that they might ask like write a short note on type 2 hypersensitivity, type 1 hypersensitivity, or they will give you an example. For example, penicillin reacts with RBC. What kind of hypersensitivity is this? Or what kind of hypersensitivity does, or they can ask that an asthmatic patient experiences what type of hypersensitivity. So that type of question can be asked. Then we have autoimmunity, criteria for autoimmunity, classification of autoimmune diseases in man. This is important, the classification of autoimmune diseases. Mechanism of autoimmunity, that is also important. Then transplantation and immunologic tolerance. So what happens is that obviously there are different types of transplantation. There is xenophytic, I guess, there are different types of transplantation from same species to species, or from different species also, like mainly from pigs, they transplant into human body. So those types of transplantation are important. What is the the response of our immunity towards the transplanted organ is important. That whole pathophysiology is important. Then we have allograft rejection. So the mechanism of allograft rejection is important here. Transplantation antigens, mechanism of rejection of allograft. So that is important. Okay. Then we have acquired immune deficiency syndrome. AIDS is very important. AIDS and amyloidosis, it is important. Amyloidosis is mainly malformation or dysfunctioning of certain types of proteins in our body. So that is important. And AIDS, as it is very, I would say, AIDS is spread widely in the whole world. So that is why AIDS and TB, AIDS, TB, malaria, these widespread diseases, they are very important. So you should always know the pathophysiology and how to treat what are the symptoms of these diseases. Then we have cancer. So cancer is an important topic. So there are types of cancer, malignant and benign, which indicates whether they stay at one place, the cancer stays in one organ, or it goes on traveling through the blood or lymphatic system and affects other organs. So that is important. Then histological diagnosis of malignancy, that is, there are different techniques to detect cancer. So those techniques are important. There are some cancer marking genes such as BRCA gene for breast cancer, etc. So those genes are important. There are certain cancer markers in our blood which are important. Then we have invasion and metastasis, that is okay. Then patterns of spread, disturbances of growth of cells, classification of tumor. There are two types of classification of tumors. One is organ system wise, such as breast cancer, prostate cancer, then oral cancer or buccal cavity cancer, stuff like that. So we have organ system classification of cancers, and we have cancer classification based on based on where it is spread, whether it is benign or whether it is malignant. So that classification is important. Also we have a method to determine the staging of cancer. So that method of determination of staging of cancer is also very important. Etiology of pathogenesis, etiology and pathogenesis of cancer is important. Here there are mechanical, chemical and physiological factors for pathogenesis of cancer. So that is important. Types of shock, mechanism, stages and management. Types of shock and their management is important. Then biological effects of radiation, you should know what it means. Sometimes a question is asked, like every 3 years maybe once this question is asked. There is radiation for acute period of time, and then there is chronic radiation. So what are the different symptoms or what are the different diseases that are related to acute radiation and chronic radiation? So that is important. And what are the effects of radiation on a pregnant woman, on the fetus? That is also very much important. Okay, then environmental and nutritional diseases, air pollution and smoking. Here smoking is important. Then we have protein calorie malnutrition. vitamins, obesity, pathogenesis of starvation. Here obesity is important. Other topics such as pathogenesis of starvation, vitamins, protein, calorie, malnutrition, air pollution, you should go through them once. Like ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर क्वेश्चन आ गया तो आपको आना नहीं चाहिए, but you should focus more on the topics that I'm telling you which are important. Okay, make them as your strength topics. You know, there are two types of topics that we all have. Like some are strength topics, like आप कुछ भी पूछ लो या फिर आप कभी भी पूछ लो मुझे आएगा. देन देर आर टॉपिक्स जिसके लिए आपको वापस एक बार रेफर करना पड़े. ठीक है, तो जो भी मैं कह रही हूँ ना कि ये टॉपिक्स इंपॉर्टेंट है, सो ट्राई टू मेक देम एज योर स्ट्रेंथ टॉपिक्स. Even if you don't like them, then go through YouTube videos or do some research on your own or go through my notes. So my notes are really very simple if you want to go through them, because I have made them using various YouTube videos, various books, not just one book, loads of books and various other materials such as research papers in some cases, etc. Okay, then we have pathophysiology of common diseases. Here all the diseases are important, especially IBD, that is inflammatory bowel disease, schizophrenia, Parkinsonism, hypertension, angina, CCF, atherosclerosis, myocardial infarction, diabetes mellitus. Types of diabetes are important. What are the symptoms related to different types of diabetes are important. Peptic ulcer, cirrhosis, alcoholic liver disease, acute and chronic renal failure, asthma and COPD. You should also know the difference between asthma and COPD. Okay, what is the difference in pathophysiology of asthma and COPD? That is important. And as I said, the definition or the pathophysiology of all these diseases is very important, along with the diagrams, and this is provided in my notes. Okay, then we have at last infectious diseases. Again, this is important. Okay, so from pathophysiology, जो आपको छोड़ना ही नहीं है, जो टॉपिक्स हुआ है टॉपिक नंबर 8, दैट इज पैथोफिजियोलॉजी ऑफ कॉमन डिजीजेस एंड इन्फेक्शियस डिजीजेस विच एज आई सेड कवर्स हेपेटाइटिस, सेक्शुअली ट्रांसमिटेड डिजीजेस, HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, etc. Urinary tract infection. Urinary tract infection is very important. What are the stages and what are the in pathophysiology of UTI, that is urinary tract infection, there are different stages. Like first it affects mainly our bladder, then it goes on through the ureter, and then it affects our kidney. So that is important. And then we have typhoid, tuberculosis, leprosy, malaria, dysentery. All these are very much important. Like what are the target organs for these diseases or for these parasites or virus or microbes? That is very much important. So from pathophysiology, infectious diseases, pathophysiology of common diseases, cancer, shock and biological effects of radiation is okay. Hypersensitivity, acute inflammation, mediators of inflammation, and as I said, that basic principles of cell engineering adaptation. So this is very much important. So that is it for pathophysiology. I really hope that this video helped you. So how you can make most benefit out of this video is that you can take your syllabus, and when I am saying that this topic is important, mark it, so that when you are reading for exam or when you are reading after classes, then you can know that हाँ ये टॉपिक इम्पॉर्टेंट है, इसको मुझे अच्छे से करना है, इसका मुझे डायग्राम करना है, इसका पैथोफिजियोलॉजी मुझे ठीक से पता होना चाहिए, इस डिजीज़ का टारगेट ऑर्गन कौन सा है, एंड ऑल्सो समटाइम्स व्हाट आर द complications related if the disease is untreated. So that is also very much important. So yeah, I really hope that you like this video and that you benefited from this video, and if you did, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There are other videos will be coming soon of PharmD second year, and if you want to know the important books of PharmD second year, I have already uploaded a video for the same. And if you want my notes, then as I said, my email ID is in the description box below. So that is it. Signing off. This is Sakshi asking you to subscribe to her channel.